Jake Sag John. This is one poet, one poem. And tonight we're going to talk to Jake about his new book, The 13th Round. And uh, let's get started. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Jake, can you tell me how many books that you still have out, maybe?
I've got three full-length books. I've got Lost City Highway from Jabber Publications out in Chicago, Chicago. I have Night Full of Diamonds from Whiskey City Press, and then I have Lips Leave Scars, which was a dual book that I wrote with Jen Knickerbocker. That's also Whiskey City. And then my new one is The 13th Round from 6 Foot Swells down in New Orleans.
Uh, I've read the book and it is excellent, but tell me about the title, maybe.
So the 13th round, I told the story before that I kind of had all these poems and I put them together and um there was no cohesiveness. There's no I kind of I when I put something together, when I put a collection together, I like it to be like a concept album, like a rock and roll concept album. They can stand on their own, but if you read them, they tell a story. In this book, the original collection didn't have that flow. It was more of a psychedelic, if you squint, use your imagination type of thing, you could follow it. So Todd Cirillo down at 6 Foot Swells, who's just the best editor I've ever had. He
All right.
knows, yeah, he just knows my work. So I told him I was working on it. He said send it along. So I sent it down from to him to take a look at it, and then he said, you got a book here, but I don't think it's the book that you sent me. And he was the one that he said, I think the 13th round with the boxing metaphor, and then if you're saddling up to the bar for your 13th round, you're kind of on wobbly legs. But back in the 50s and 60s, all the title fights, all the heavyweight title fights, they were all 15 rounds. So if you get to the 13th round, then you're kind of doing something. So the duality of the title really struck me, and it really kind of tied the whole book together, having that image. What exactly is the 13th round?
Sure, sure. So that wasn't your title necessarily at
Working with
first.
Todd. Yeah, no, the I don't even
Okay.
remember what the original title was. But after I worked with Todd and we worked on it, he suggested it.
Well, that title's perfect.
Yeah, yeah,
Whenever I read through them, I'm going, okay, this is coming of age poems. Well, then it's not. And, and then I thought, okay, this is a metaphor for love. And then I kept reading. I'm going, no, this is a metaphor for life. So, what did you think it was, or both, or
yeah. I think it. I like the boxing analogy, the metaphor. I used to watch the fights with my Pepe all the time, and if I didn't have a fighter that I was following, I always went for the underdog, and I just think like no matter who it is, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, there's always somebody tougher around the corner that's going to knock you down. And it's okay getting knocked down. Life's going to knock you down, but it makes it worth it if you can get back up and let them know
sure.
I took your hardest shot, and I'm going to try and see it through to the end. I might not win, but we'll finish together type of thing. So,
And you never know when someone's going to bite your ear either.
exactly.
Hey, I tried to find a couple of favorite poems, but all of them were really. So could you read Cosmic Charlie's Got the Blues? Because I really like that one.
Sure. From the 13th round, 6 Foot Swells. Cosmic Charlie got the blues. I came through the old town the other day, passed by you under the red light on the corner. Leather jacket hanging off shoulders that carry a burden of long hair and beard tucked below a ball cap, cursing traffic. Similar to how you would curse me if I was standing next to you. I'm heading to pick my kids up from school. You're off to do whatever it is that you do now. So many seasons have rolled away with the wind since our last laugh. Our conversations grown silent. Both of us now just waiting for the light or something else to change. Cosmic Charlie
Wow.
got the blues.
I think we've all been there, brother.
Yeah.
Uh, let's well, why don't you pick one, and then when you get done, well, I'd like to hear our World Series because I love
All
that
right.
one too.
All right. I got one right here. This is dance lesson. Dance lesson. She was blonde and older than me. We were both at a junior high school dance, standing in opposite corners of the gymnasium, talking to friends. She walked through the sound activated shadows and asked me to dance. Wide eyed and off balance, I nodded and was shoved out and into her arms. I stepped back and forth, butchered her feet, smiled awkwardly. We danced to an unbelievably slow song. I questioned her between riffs. Thought you weren't interested. She leaned in close to my ear and whispered, I'm not, but your friends don't know that. Tell them you turned me down. As I climbed my stairway to heaven and waltzed back to the wall of questioning friends, I did just that.
Oh, that's good. Hey, what I mean, do you write every day? Do you write when something triggers it, or what's your routine?
um, I don't have
Or
much of a routine.
okay,
It's more. I'll get a word. I'll hear a voice in my head, either kicking around like a phrase or a word, or um, just a couple of images will start, and the voice gets louder, and I can't get rid of it until I write it down. So there is a lot. Like sometimes I'll be in the middle of work and I'll get something, and I have to take out my notebook and try to scribble it down, just to remember, just to have it out of my head, but on paper. So there's really like I have sat down and said, all right, next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna write, but it usually the fruit seems to come when I'm least expecting it. Being in the middle of something, or lately, just kind of like on that verge of sleep, where I don't know if I'm awake or if I'm dreaming, and all of a sudden I'll get something screaming a poem, and I'll wake up and jot it down real quick. And in the morning, sometimes I'm like, "What the heck was that about?" So there's really no routine that I have. I'd like to be a little more regimented and have my own routine, but I got the five kids and everything, so it's tough to set anything to a routine.
I understand, Jake. Read our World's Series, maybe.
Okay, our World Series. When we were kids, we played wiffle ball all summer on my grandparents' farm. Another game seven would start each morning. We'd hit home runs over the barnyard fence, Hall of Fame catches down the line by the old oak tree. Or we'd strike out as the ball ricocheted off the lawn chair backstop. We'd drink water pumped from the well, and we'd laugh together because life was as good as it could be. Then one morning, with no warning, there are no more summer games, no more home runs, no more diving catches, stolen bases, or laughter. For some of us, that summer was the closest we'd ever come to any sort of victory. Our World Series, the 13th round.
Wow, I love that one. My grandparents, they had a farm also, and so I can relate to that. Uh, where is this book for sale now? Everywhere
Um,
online.
Everywhere online. You can go to the 6 Foot Swells website and purchase it from there. We're really bookshop.org. They're selling it every. I don't remember exactly what the deal is, but they donate to local independent bookstores, so
Yeah, yeah,
that's
they
a
do.
plus. And
Hmm.
the Barnes and Noble, they've got a fantastic equality, inclusivity score. So they've been another socially positive place that you can purchase the book. It is up on Amazon, but that we haven't been.
Yeah,
They seem to be doing okay on their own.
sure, sure, sure. Well, it's been a pleasure. Finally get to talk to you for one.
Yeah,
And and this book is just awesome, and
thank you.
I couldn't recommend this enough. Uh, this will be posted uh, on Facebook, of course. We'll put it at the Rusty Truck. Jack will probably have it on his side as well,
Right on.
and then you're welcome to do whatever. Can you hear that screaming in the background?
No.
Okay, good. Well, I, like you, live in the woods, and
Yeah.
I've got a goat who's got her head. That's the donkeys there.
Yeah.
But I have a goat who's got her damn head stuck in the fence, and she's just sitting there screaming. And when
Ah,
I go out there to cut the fence with a pair of the bolt cutters,
yeah.
she'll pull it out right before I do
Oh
it.
yeah. 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 Goats. We were talking about goats today. We were taking the tree down, and the neighbor had goats. I grew up with goats,
Oh wow,
and
okay,
they can get into any kind of trouble.
they
I'd
do,
come
yeah,
home. We'd have them with long chains tied up to a tree and clearing the property. And you come home sometimes, and they figured out how to climb halfway up the tree, get tied up, and they know how to get themselves into trouble.
they do. Well, Jake, I wish you continued success, and I
Thank you.
hope this book sells well. I'm pretty sure it will,
I
because
appreciate that.
and I will get back with you soon, brother.
Sure. Good talking with you, Scott.
Same here.
Adios.